Hey everyone, it's Luke. In this video, we're putting AI voice tools to the test to see if they can really help English learners. I'll be trying out both ChatGPT and Gemini Live. Starting with Gemini Live. Let's see what it's got.
Hey guys, it's Luke. In today's video, we're looking at live AI voice modes for English learners. I'll compare ChatGPT's voice mode with Google Gemini Live to find out which one can help you improve your English. Let's kick things off with Google Gemini Live.
Let's have an English lesson. I'm the student. I'm working on my English skills, and you're the teacher. I want you to ask me questions and get me to talk, and most importantly, give me feedback and suggestions as we go, including words or phrases I might use and corrections to help me improve my English.
Sounds good. So to start, let's talk about your day. Can you tell me about something interesting that happened recently?
Yesterday, my son having a very bad sick, and he have the running nose and have some low fevering, and I was very worried about him. But I'm happiness to say that today he feeling much better.
That's wonderful news about your son feeling better. It's understandable to be worried when they're sick. You mentioned the word fevering. Did you perhaps mean fever? Just a reminder that I don't provide medical advice or diagnoses. You should always talk to a medical professional.
Can you giving me some more of the corrections based on what I say? Say what I said and then correction.
Okay, here's another one. You said, my son having a very bad sick. A more natural way to say this would be something like, my son was really sick, or my son had a bad sickness.
Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Hello?
Hello there. Hello there. How are you doing today?
Good. Can you give me more corrections based on what I said? Say what I said and then what is correct.
Okay, here's another one. You said, my son having a very bad sick. A more natural way to say this would be something like, my son was really sick. Or my son had a bad sickness. My mistake. Let's try something different. Can you tell me about your favorite hobby?
No, I mean, you already mentioned that correction. I want more corrections. I made a lot of mistakes, and I want you to give me a list of things I said wrong and how I could say them correctly. That's what I want. Hello? 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 Is anybody there? Can you help me? Help!
Hello there. How are you doing today?
Well, I was doing great until I started using this app.
I hear you. Can you tell me a little more about how this app is messing things up?
Well, I'm just trying to get a list of feedback based on what I said for our lesson. Things that I can improve.
All right, so for your sentence, I was doing great until I started using this app. It sounds a little awkward. You could try something like,
I was for our
great.
previous conversation.
Okay, let's go back to what you said about your son being sick. You mentioned he had a running nose. Instead of saying running nose, you could say he has a runny nose. You also said low fevering. This isn't quite right. You could say low-grade fever instead.
Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Okay. Have a good day. I'm going to go now. I'm going to try ChatGPT. Bye-bye. I want to have an English lesson. I'm an English learner, and I'm the student, and you're the teacher. I want to improve my English. I want you to, as we go, ask me questions, give me feedback, make suggestions on words and phrases I could use, and give me corrections based on what I said.
Got it. Let's start with a conversation. Tell me about your day so far. What have you been up to?
Well, let's see. Today is doing some better than the yesterday. Yesterday, my son is very sickness. He having the running nose and some sore sore throat, and he coughing and have the fevering, and I was very worrying about him. But today, him is feeling much better.
Thanks for sharing. Let's make some corrections. Today is doing better than yesterday. Yesterday, my son was very sick. He had a runny nose, a sore throat, and was coughing and had a fever. I was very worried about him, but today he is feeling much better.
Can you give me a list of exactly what I said wrong and the correct way, natural way?
Sure, here are the corrections. 1. Mistake. Today is doing some better than the yesterday. Correct. Today is doing better than yesterday. 2. Yesterday, my son is very sickness. Correct. Yesterday, my son was very sick. 3. He having the runny nose and some sore throat. Correct. He had a runny nose and a sore throat. 4. He coughing and have some the fevering. Correct. He was coughing and had a fever. Let's continue. Tell me about your hobbies or activities you enjoy in your free time. What do you like to do?
Recently, I'm very interested in remember things. I enjoying to reading the book and using the memory palace technique to remembering some of the important informations.
Got it. Here's a more natural way to say it. Recently, I've been very interested in memory techniques. I'm enjoying reading a book and using the memory palace technique to remember important information. Now, what kind of information are you trying to memorize with the memory palace technique?
Can you give me 3 specific corrections based on what I said before?
Sure. Here are 3 specific corrections. 1. Mistake. I'm very interested in remember things. Correct. I'm very interested in remembering things. 2. I enjoying to reading the book. Correct. I'm enjoying reading a book. 3. Using the memory palace technique to remembering some of the important informations. Correct. Using the memory palace technique to remember some important information.
How do I say, is this correct? Technique?
The correct pronunciation is technique, which is pronounced as technique.
Can you say it more slowly? More slowly for me?
Sure, it's pronounced technique.
Even more slowly.
Technique.
Technique, is that right? Technique.
Not quite. It's technique. The stress is on the second syllable. Try emphasizing the neek part.
Technique.
That's right. Technique.
Well, there's really not much to say. The gap between Gemini Live and ChatGPT Voice Mode is pretty large right now. Hopefully, Gemini Live gets better with updates. Now, I was using the Advanced Voice Mode in ChatGPT, but in my opinion, the Advanced Voice Mode and the Standard Voice Mode are pretty much the same in terms of the quality of responses. Both far better than what I was getting from Gemini Live. The one thing Gemini Live has is speak to interrupt, which I hope the standard voice mode of ChatGPT gets, because that is useful. Although the results with Gemini Live were kind of mixed. But try it out. Let me know what you think. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Get a free course in the links in the description. And I will see you in the next one.